Hi everyone, my name is Viam and thanks for joining me today. Welcome to the first video in our M365 update series. So Microsoft releases hundreds of updates across the entire M365 environment. And it's really crucial to understand how each one of those changes impacts our business. So over the next couple of minutes or so, I want to highlight just 3 of those changes from the last 30 days that you should definitely know about and understand. So let's get stuck in. So first up, there's an update which is coming out on February the 11th to Windows domain controllers. This is going to enforce strict security measures around certificate-based authentication. So what this means is if there's any certificate presented to a domain controller that doesn't meet the new requirements, it's just going to be denied access. So this could impact things like those cloud native devices that are using CBA along with something like Radius. That's just one example. There's many more. If you're not quite ready for this change, then you can switch to something called compatibility mode. And that's going to be supported until September this year. But our recommendation is to get ahead of this, make sure everything's up to date and secure. So next up is an update around Power Platform. So starting in March this year, Microsoft will be turning on tenant isolation, and that's going to be on by default across everything. So what this will actually do is block all of those cross-tenant connections and communications. So the good news is if you do use those features, then some policies are automatically going to be put in place to control that, so it's not going to impact your service. However, it shouldn't impact your service. We recommend that you get ahead of that change and proactively go in and put those policies in place yourself. And that way you know it's not going to impact your business when those changes come into effect. And then lastly, moving on to Purview, by early February, Microsoft will begin to roll out auto-labeling policies with support for fingerprint-based sensitive information types, or SITs. What this feature does is it allows you to take your fingerprinted documents and then automatically label your mass documents across your Office 365 and M365 estate. So we go into these updates in a lot more detail over on our blog, links in the description. And if you'd like to know more about how we help our clients manage these types of changes, then please do reach out to us. So thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time.